All right. God damn. Folks to the chat, welcome to the stream, gang. I'm out here doing what I do best. Hopefully win. I got it at the right time. Oh, he picked up a fucking star. That was smart. Oh, you a bitch. Oh, I thought I didn't make the cut, gangy. I thought I didn't make the cut. Oh, look how they doing it, bro. Look how they doing it. Oh my god. Are you gonna hit me? Oh my god. I need a double. I need a double. What a way to take first, gang. That's crazy. Oh. Oh, what the fuck? We're both small. How did he smush me? Oh, stupid ass Goomba. Alright, I saw it. I didn't mean to do that, gangy. Fuck off. Where the fuck he came from? Bro, what hit that? Oh, bro, that's him. Nah, man. I get more coins. Oh, I've never seen that. And I hit myself. And I hit myself. And I fucking hit myself, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh shit. I'm gonna... The double? The double? Yes, not me, not me, not me, not me, not me, not me. Fuck. Grab those two, grab those two, grab those two. Oh, where'd he come from? Where'd he come from? Oh my god, where he? Oh, and he's in 4? What? Whoa! Oh, I cannot believe I lost that. No. That's wild, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that is. That's crazy. I lost like that. Wow. Where's Elijah at, man? Oh, I need coins. Nettie Jones, tow that helmet. Hey, what's up, Nettie Jones? Welcome. Thank you for looking at my stream, man. Or miss. I don't know. Either way, thank you. Be out here playing some Kart. And I'm gone. And bitch. Oh, you a bitch. Oh, he's a bitch. Oh, I fucked up. I was winning until I just got, until I just fell off. Oh, you're a hoe. There we go. That's exactly what I needed, big bro. No, you bitch. What the heck? What the hellion? What the heliante? What's up, Nettie? Yeah, I was Goomba, they changed me. It's like one of the power-ups. Go ahead and subscribe, brother. Oh, he dodged it. I need that. Get rid of that banana. Get rid of that nanner. Come on, yo ass. Come on. I'm on his ass now. Oh, he's a bitch! Oh, I'm fucked. Unless I grab this devil right here. Okay, maybe not. Let's go, baby. Okay, still have a chance. Still have a chance. No! No! That's exactly what I needed. Go. Oh, tú eres un cante, cabrón. Come on. Come on. Come on. Made it still. Let's go. Oh, man. I'll take that. I'll take that. I need that. I'll take that. Let's go. Perfect timing, baby. Oh, you a fucking bitch. Get double. That's big. Oh. Oh yeah, blue. The blue shell didn't go. How not, bro? How not? Oh, DK. Oh, what? How does 3 people avoid the lightning? Oh, man. Oh, man. This is not looking good for us, guys. Need that double. Yes, I needed that bad. Fuck off. Got him. We got him. Damn, I went from first to 6th stupid fast. No, bro. Ain't no fucking way, dogs. Ain't no fucking way, dogs. They are hoeing me, bro. Jesus Christ. Yep, I lost. Yep, I lost. It's just everybody saves their items for the very last part and you just spams it. It's kind of whack. I ain't gonna lie. Kind of whack. Kind of whack.
Speaking of that situation, man.
What you think? They hold me, Nettie? See, we do go with the cart here.
And she went to choke her. Yeah, what's up?
Here we go. Slipstreaming is like a major thing now in this game. It never used to be that heavy, like emphasized, but I feel like we play the same maps over and over, bro. Kind of whack. Yo, fuck. Bro, ain't no way. Wow. I fucking suck, guys. I did worse with the baby buggy than I did the No, we gotta run that back. That's crazy. uh.
I didn't know they had white girls out here.
Oh. See. He says, so have some respect. What is that? Oh, that shit was so funny, bro. Oh, that shit. Oh, man, bro. That Drewski skit gotta be one of the funniest. See? I was locked in. I'm locked in now. I didn't mean to do that. That's alright. I'm about to grab two right here. I'll grab two right here, bitch. Oh, motherfucker. Yo. Oh my god, what the fuck just happened? Oh my gosh. Yo, what in... No! Yo, you a bitch. Oh man, I didn't grab anything. It's not good. It's not... Oh, here we go. Oh, you guys are bitches. You guys are bitches. Never do, man. What? You mean throw out what, babe? No, bro, you can't do that to me. Last second! At the last second, bro, it never fails, bro. It never fucking fails.
Drink matcha. Wipe it.
Bro. What a fuck, man. Like, I get right there and boom, lose. Right, Grand Prix.
You drink matcha. Wipe it. That's it. Bone. All that guitar shit I got another job.
You're not doing that.
My choice, but you know, I respect them. It's all love. It's like, but it was fast. I wouldn't cheat. What are you saying? I'm saying that with the fucker.
Where you going? Eleanor! I think you follow me, right, Eleanor? I believe you do. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I feel like we talked. Welcome to the stream, Eleanor. If we've never talked, I'm sorry. Oh, I hate waiting. Why is it so much easier to get a race and knockout tour than it is Grand Prix? I just don't get it. It's like, you getting a shirt for what, baby? Oh, you about to get a call? Yeah, follow me on Instagram and send me your work. On Instagram, I'll send you my Instagram. You have an Instagram, I'm assuming? This is my Instagram. That's my Instagram handle.
This the real Migos right here.
Damn, it's officially 1 week since I've lost my job. That's crazy. the hell? What the hell, y'all? Damn it, man. Oh, okay. Sorry. No. Oh my god. I thought I was gonna make it, baby. Oh, he's a Oh! Watch. Here we go. Here we go with the fuck shit. Watch, guys. Yep. See it coming. I know this game too well. bad, my loves. That's bad, my loves. Got to boost. Oh, you a hoe, brother. You a hoe. Come on. I'm locked in, bro. I'm locked in, gang. I'm locked in. I'm on the last. I'm on the top. I'm on the top. Look. Oh. God damn it, man. Oh, I fucking third. I was winning that bitch too, bro. Pause, guys. Ooh. Yeah, man. I go for Throw it, throw it, throw it. Oh, okay. You a hoe, man. Bro, what in? Bro, oh, man, I'm getting fucked left and right in this game. Yeah, it's over. It's over. I've cooked. I'm cooked. I am fucking cooked. Oh my. Bro, I barely touched that. Wait. Oh. Listen to that. Grab that thing out. What the hell? That's a new outfit. Oh, please, God. No. No. Oh, I lost. I'm gonna have to take a break, bro. I can't keep losing like this. Can't believe I lost, yo. Give me a second. Use the bathroom. Hey, baby, how you doing? Huh? How you doing, buddy? Love my dog so much, man. Come here. Say hi to Bimbos. Hi to Bimbos. She's my best friend. My Bim Bim. Baby. Look. Say hi. What you doing, huh? What you doing? What you doing, big girl? Nothing.
How much should good car insurance cost you a month? $80?
Yeah, you'll see Diddy, of course. I know there's been
of
a lot
course.
of
Really?
Of course. Of course.
What do you mean, of course?
There's been a lot of chatter from y'all chatterheads about, hey, where is he? What's going on? Then we saw the redesign on the site.
Yeah.
All right. They wouldn't be redesigning to put him on the site.
You're
Right.
right.
He's going to be in this
That's
fucking
true.
game.
That's
all
very
right.
true.
Yeah.
Then, do you get cranky?
Yes.
You definitely get.
We saw
cranky.
Cranky in the preview we played.
Yeah,
But I'm just saying he's going to show up today.
I have a feeling he will.
You know what I mean?
Okay, wait, yeah, where's
Maybe
your
it's
money
like
at?
James Gunn where they hit him. You know what I mean? Maybe you saw Cranky, but that's actually Diddy.
wow.
Superimposed.
wow.
Superimposed.
Oh,
They're
paradox.
very
Wow.
different sizes, but
Yeah,
yeah,
wow,
I can
yeah.
see it.
And what's
Plus-
the Coolio Kong? Which one's that one?
Funky?
Cool, funky.
Yeah.
I was thinking the word Coolio as well.
Coolio
My
Kong.
mind is your mind.
Holy shit, dude.
We still got to figure out where Funky Kong was on January 6th.
Funky? Yeah, okay. maybe.
Yeah.
You're
Donkey
right,
Kong
you're
64.
right.
Let's not forget.
Lanky.
Lanky was at home chilling. Lanky was watching the news like the rest of us, being like, "Oh God, that's not good."
I'm Team Dixie over
Yeah.
Team Tiny. You know what I mean? So I'm
Oh,
hoping
I
we get
feel
my
you.
girl back. But I just the more cogs the better. The more cogs the merrier.
I agree, but I
Bring
don't
'em
know
out.
if Nintendo agrees. I feel like
Yeah.
having more Kongs is such a rare thing. I feel and not rare is in the studio. Not even like
Yeah.
a rare.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. I feel like Nintendo likes to keep it to just Donkey and sometimes Diddy
no, I mean I
sometimes
think it's the
Cranky.
Tropical Freeze crew, right? It's Donkey, Cranky, Diddy, and Dixie.
and Funky, right?
And Funky.
Dixie.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Okay.
They do
You
like
know what? That's a
Funky.
good chunk. That's a good handful.
Yeah, not Chunky Kong though.
Not Chunky Kong. No, we've not seen
Bring
him
him
since
back.
64.
That's
God.
fat shaming. That's why they won't let him back. I don't
He's
know
not
who
even
he
like
is.
that.
I don't know who he
He's
is.
just-
I don't know who he
He's
is.
on,
big
he's on
bones.
Ozempic now.
Yeah. Skinny Kong. All right, everybody. Let's get into this direct. I think it's like 15 minutes or
That's
so.
what I
We're
said,
going
yeah.
to react to that, and then we're going to get into the Kind of Funny Games cast, breaking down everything that we see. Let's get into it.
Not the clap.
When the world felt so cruel.
What are you doing?
It's on Baby Girl.
The Pauline.
I'm fucking right.
Oh yes.
When the whole
Oh man, look at this ugly fucker. I can't wait to be friends with him.
I'm glad
I love that there's a vocal theme. This is awesome.
I'm glad Pauline's thing is just singing.
Yep.
After Odyssey, she has to.
He has to. This is her origin
But like, is
story.
she a singer or is she a mayor?
She's both.
You
Oh
can't
my
be
God,
both.
what
You
are you
gotta
talking
She
choose
about?
one.
sings Jump Up Superstar.
Arnold Schwarzenegger was
Yep.
in Terminator.
Yeah.
So you're saying that she's the Arnold of the Donkey Kong universe?
Show me what you got. He's wearing suspenders.
Oh, he's real like orange looking.
Fucking dies.
The Rock
Oh
is her.
shit!
She was The Rock all along.
Golden
she was
Bananas,
not The Rock.
the discovery of the century, made right here on Ingot Isle.
Hell yeah.
This is excellent news for #1 banana fan, Donkey Kong.
This
However,
voiceover
just as he's
gives
about
like
to
DK64
enjoy the
era.
notable nanas, a sudden tempest sends him deep down underground.
Oh.
As his adventure begins, DK teams up with Odd Rock.
Odd Rock.
It's no rock at all. It's actually a talented young singer named Pauline.
The future mayor.
But she's actually not talented.
And Pauline wants to find
She's
a way
a broom.
back home to the surface. It's said that
Green
one's wish will
briefcase.
be granted by reaching the planet core.
Yes.
So the unlikely duo set off on a strange subterranean adventure.
That's like them King Kong movies.
Yeah.
The story
Wreck-It
takes
Ralph.
place in the underground
No, but where they go underground.
Yeah, remember there's the world under the
Deeper you
world.
go. Some layers are
This makes
so
sense to the layer design we were talking about
that
there
it's
from the
hard to
preview.
believe you're underground.
Oh,
underground.
That's
cool.
DK can run, jump,
More of a gallop, I would say.
and climb through each environment. Using his incredible physical
Hey, look at
prowess,
levels.
you can freely move in any direction.
Wow.
But that's not
little air
all.
dash. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Almost
Oh, this
anything
platform
in
is
your
about to go
path,
insane, Bless.
You can smash, crash, and bash.
Some good hit stop right there. Animation. That looks good.
You can even do this to a massive rock formation.
Oh my God.
You know, if you want. As you barrel through
Power of the
obstacles in
switch
your
right there.
path, you'll also collect golden bananas,
A lot of No Man's
known
Sky
as
in this game.
Yeah.
vanadium gems. More on those later.
He turns orange.
Yeah, see how
Some
he's
of the things
powering
Donkey
up?
Kong can do. Punch. Smash enemies. Walls.
This looks really good.
Yeah.
The ground. And most things you can get your hands on with incredible force. Destruction can lead to discoveries. So set off a chain reaction and see what happens.
It's going to be Astrobot levels of vibration and feel.
Dive punch.
HD Rumble 2.
Unleash a powerful punch directly downward. How deep you punch into the ground depends on the strength of the terrain. Roll forward. Roll at high speed and send lighter objects soaring. Combine this with punches and jumps to really mix things up. Hand slap. Make some
B.
noise
Yeah.
to collect scattered items. Or detect hidden objects
Oh,
using
neat.
sonar.
Oh, sonar.
You can even use your feet when your hands are occupied. Tear off. Grab a chunk of terrain and tear it off. Or tear up turnips to find items. And even tear chunks off your foes.
So why is The Rock the child?
Oh,
Swing.
it'll make sense when you play.
Grab a chunk and
like Ben
swing
10,
it to
yeah.
attack.
Because he has
Harder
the thing on
chunks
her
can
wrist.
be used to break stone with ease. Or smash
Odd Rock's
spiky
wish will be to
thorns.
be a real girl. You know?
Wow.
Chunk jump.
Chunk,
Use a
chunk.
chunk to double jump.
That's cool.
This will help you reach new heights.
Oh,
Does he learn
cool.
that from Chunky?
Throw. Throw a chunk.
Chunky.
Or aim at a
Is
target.
Choco Mountain
like
the name
this.
of the Mario Kart level?
Throwing a boom
I want a
rock
Choco
or
Mountain
gold
level.
can have explosive effects.
Wow.
It's time.
It's time.
If you throw chunks made of softer material, you can stick them to a surface.
Oh, that's
whoa.
fun. That's cool.
Holy
That's
shit.
Really cool.
Turf surf.
That's cool.
This lets you ride on chunks.
Yeah. There's so much Breath of the Wild in this game.
Speed
Kick
up
flips.
and aim for smaller enemies to knock them away. Make music. The power of Pauline's singing will help show you the way. It can also remove these strange seals that someone left behind.
A real Pauline.
I'm definitely coming around to like, why is she a rock?
You never know what is
Like all
in
this
the
gameplay is
underground
as her as a kid.
They didn't want to reveal it earlier.
Yeah, but they put a whole rock mechanic.
So carve your
To
own
hide her?
It'll make
with
sense when you
DK's
play.
abilities.
She wants to be a real girl.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to be a rock no more. Though she'll learn that along the way that Odd Rock is all she needs to be.
That big melon.
The many layers of the
They
underground
update
world
Mario
are
Odyssey and like
host
the
to a
mayor's just a
variety of
rock.
habitats.
It's been the whole time.
Oh shit.
Some are mysterious and
I do
aren't
love
too
that this is
bothered
basically
by
a prequel to
DK's
Mario Odyssey.
destructive tendencies.
And Donkey Kong.
It looks like Cranky
Oh,
Kong has
there he is.
companions,
But like,
Rhino!
but like Cranky
also
Kong's
venturing
old.
through the layers of the
He's
world.
always
Cranky Kong, but like he's the Donkey Kong in the OG Donkey Kong.
That
And
dude's
there
name is
are
Rambi?
the giant
But what if it just
Yeah,
is a
it's Rambi.
cycle
who
that
call the
continues?
underground
Like it's
world
Zelda?
Time and time again.
Oh no.
They're
This
said
cranky
to
is a
possess
different cranky.
ancient bonanza powers.
The guys, the ancient, they're made out of bananas.
Pre-Kong War.
I mean, it would
By
have to
learning
be,
their
but
bonanza
again,
powers,
the cranky of it all.
Pauline's singing can
Yeah,
do
we need term
something
limits. Those
special.
old guys gotta get out.
She can make Donkey Kong transform.
Holy shit.
With an air horn destructive power, even hard terrain poses no problem. Wow.
Oh, look at that
Plow through
ass.
the world and smash as
Yeah.
much as possible with the powerful
Hey, man, they made it.
Kong Bonanza.
They kicked him up. It ain't on me.
DK's
It ain't on me.
DK can transform into a zebra.
What the
He's
fuck?
as speedy
I don't like that.
as he is striped. He can even breeze over water or crumbling pathways. That's the swift
That's a lot of collectibles back
Zebra
there.
Bonanza. Oh yeah, he can also turn into an ostrich, a flying ostrich.
Oh,
Spread your
shit.
wings and soar through the sky.
This makes me
Can't do it all.
You can use updrafts to gain more air.
If he lets those eggs hatch, what's it gonna do?
Then
It's a
drop
monkey or a
A-bombs
bird?
and break heights to send enemies scattering.
Science went too far.
That's right.
Science went
It's
far.
Ostrich Bonanza. Bonanza transformations don't last forever, though.
Oh,
You can transform again by collecting gold to build up your banana.
He goes back to his normal form and just vomits.
We're just saying words now.
Banana.
This is what I was talking about yesterday with the
You're
Xbox,
not
like
limited
marketing
to
pushes.
winners.
Yeah, he had too many terms.
Was it Banergy or Bananergy?
Bananergy.
Banana. Oh,
Banana
okay.
orgy.
Oh, bad.
Standing in our hero's way is the Void Company.
Oh,
the mightiest
shit.
This
mining
is so
operation
Odyssey coded,
both
like
above
the
ground
those
and
stupid
below.
enemies that no one cares about.
Yeah.
Grumpy Kong works to create
No,
gigantic
I kind of fuck with the Void
soldiers.
Company.
I just.
More than.
Yeah, I think these guys look.
Poppy
cool.
Kong.
Subterranean info gathering. While Void Kong
Poppy
is in
Kong is a
charge
crazy
of the
Mojo
whole
Jojo.
Sounds like a
Yeah.
gremlin, yeah.
At least
Spike.
they're still Kongs, whereas like
This
honestly, they're
crew
just like
is responsible
bunnies for some
the
fucking reason.
banana-stealing maelstrom on Ingot Isle, and they're heading straight down to the planet core.
The planet core? But no! I'm going with DK, so you just stay away!
Voidco blocked off all the routes to the lower layers, so no one could reach them.
Bastards.
DK and his pals will come face to face with the enemies guarding these routes. So use all the power at your disposal to take on a host of powerful foes.
Those are gonna be some fun boss fights, man.
Yeah.
By defeating them, giant sinkholes will open, clearing a path to the lower layers of the underground
How do you
world.
guys feel about him wearing pants?
You know, I was thinking about that. I kind of fuck with it.
Want to dick out?
Found throughout the underground world.
Also, Donkey
are
Kong's
golden
anatomically correct.
Vanadium gems.
Banandium. More words, bless.
They're not
That's too
always
many
visible,
words.
though. Sometimes they're
Just
buried in
call
the
them golden
walls,
bananas.
the ground, and other places. There are a whole bunch
Music.
to find.
The remix songs are gonna be so
You can
Yeah.
also obtain these gems by completing challenges in the ruins found throughout your adventure.
Let's
Yeah.
do this!
Shout out Grant Kirkhope.
Challenges include time-limited battles,
This David Wise.
Oh, you're right. This is David Wise. Yeah.
courses where you'll need clever solutions,
Oh, that's awesome.
Very cool.
side-scrolling stages,
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't see that.
Oh yeah, Scramble Blast, baby.
Oh, wow.
Keep your eyes peeled to find the Banandium gems.
Those look like some sticker brushes.
There are plenty
I
of
can't wait
options
for
to
this
game.
discover,
Symphony, baby.
so give them a try.
Oh, that's cool.
It was awesome playing that song for Nick the first time.
Yep.
It just seemed like, oh my god. Like, it needed to be a YouTube video of like 40-year-old
Old
man
man.
listens to DK. Former band major listens to DK soundtrack.
As you collect
points.
Banandium gems, you'll
Yeah.
gain
It's an RPG.
skill points. These can be used
an
to
RPG.
increase stats such as your max health or the destructive power of your punches. Power up Donkey Kong to match your playstyle. For example, if you strengthen your sonar, you'll be able to detect treasure from further away, which could lead to new discoveries. Or use skill points
They gave my
to
boy
learn
skill
new
tree. That's
skills.
crazy.
There are all sorts of items to find as you explore.
Tim, I'm gonna go on a limb and say this game looks fun.
Bananium chips are shaped like slices of banana,
Ah.
and they can be traded for Bananium gems at the chip exchange.
Whenever I buy those at an airport, I'm always disappointed.
These
No
gold
wonder I get
nuggets
these.
are
$14.
unsurprisingly
Yeah.
called gold.
For banana chips?
You can
Yeah, it's
exchange
everywhere,
gold
man.
for useful items at the stuff shop.
Stuff shop. They came up with words for everything else except
They're like,
shop.
oh, we're done. We're tired. The
You
last
can
thing
trade
on the
these
list.
for different fashions at local
All right, here we
style
go. Yeah,
shops.
give me some good outfits.
Oh.
Yes.
It's just like Mario
Just
Odyssey,
open
bro.
the closet and customize the
Literally.
perfect fits for Donkey Kong and
Dude, this
Pauline.
is very much the Mario Odyssey.
Yeah, 100%.
Or even change up your fur color.
Oh,
It's too much for Donkey Kong.
Yes.
Or too
Yes.
Naked
So-
Kong.
Almost
out.
every article of clothing comes with its own benefits.
Dude, he
So
looks
it's
sick.
natural
Turn that
to
off,
suit
you know what I
the
mean?
situation.
This computer gonna be so cold.
What's it called
If
when you
you
can
find
like
a
do a
treasure
different
chest
cosmetic?
buried in
with
the
keep
Transmog.
it? Yeah, I hope
Bring
they
it
have
over.
Man, we
transmog.
need
You
that,
might receive
please.
Give me
a treasure
transmog,
map
please.
showing
You
the
ain't get
location of
transmog. You ain't getting
vanadium
it.
gems
Give it some
or
Donkey Kong
fossils.
term for it.
Their
Banana
locations
mog.
will be
Banana
marked on your map. Pretty helpful
Bananas
for
mog.
finding collectibles. You can also see which
Trans-nana.
fossils and vanadium gems you collected, making it easy to see how close you are to completion.
Damn, this game looks really cool.
Yeah,
Imagine
I'm with
Mario
it.
Kart had this.
There's plenty more to do in the underground world when not adventuring. Need a rest? Carve
You know
out a
it.
space and enjoy a getaway where you can recover in
Hell
bed
yeah.
and enjoy listening to tunes with the music player.
Mario Kart.
Yo,
Fucking
seriously.
Take notes.
You might even find new discs when defeating
This is
enemies.
what the extra month went to.
Yeah. Minus $10.
When it comes to moving between layers,
Yeah, that's crazy. This is cheaper than
subterranean
Mario
eels
Kart.
have your back.
It is kind of crazy.
I can't believe they're playing the
These
DK route right now.
I know.
will help
Fuck
you
yeah.
We've
easily
made it.
move between layers you visited at any time.
Bring back Lanky.
And if you get
Shout out to
lost,
Grant Kirkhope,
no need to
finally.
worry.
Yeah.
You can always teleport within the layer you're
Teleport?
currently exploring.
Teleport there?
Like peel. Like a banana peel.
That's a
Teal.
bit of a stretch.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a big stretch.
I think that's the animal's name. Like teal leaf.
In photo mode, you can freely
gotta be,
change
right?
the in-game camera angle and adjust other settings to snap pics.
Him changing colors reminds me of the
Get a
multiplayer
photo
mode
like
of
this.
DK64 Bliss.
Welcome to the chat,
Yeah,
gang. Welcome
right?
to the stream.
Unleash your inner shutterbug and create your own captivating scenes. By sharing a Joy-Con
Rambi.
2 controller
Definitely would fuck
or
with that,
using
bro.
a
I wanna
second
watch
set,
that. I wanna get
you
that
and
game.
a pal can control Donkey Kong and Pauline.
All right, let's see where we at.
This is Google Pixel 9a with Gemini. It's free at Verizon.
Welcome
With
to the chat. Welcome to the stream, y'all. We just watching some videos right now. Took a little break from playing. I might get off in a little bit. Got some things I have to do, like real life stuff, unfortunately.
While answering fan
like I want
questions on the Mind the Game podcast, LeBron James weighed in with his thoughts that the stakes are different for NBA players versus other sports. King James, talk to me.
A ring is a team accomplishment. I don't know where it started. It's just it's a long conversation, especially when it comes to me individually. I don't know why it's discussed so much in our sport. You tell me, Allen Iverson and Charles Barkley and Steve Nash, our wasn't unbelievable. Like, oh, they can't be talked about or discussed with these guys is because this guy won one ring or won two rings or won it's just weird to me. It's like saying Peyton Manning can't be in the same room with Brady or Mahomes because he only has one ring. Barry Bonds never won a World Series, and you can't sit here and tell me that he's not the greatest baseball player to ever touch a bat.
Bad Dog?
Well, first off, LeBron's going to get his math right. 2 rings for Peyton Manning, not 1. So right out of the gate, I don't take him seriously when it comes to the historical aspect. It's where you got to know that Peyton Manning won 2 Super Bowls. He didn't win 1, and he only said 1 there. And nobody looks at baseball players, an individual player, as, well, you got to win a ring. Ted Williams never won a ring. He's the greatest hitter of all time. He didn't have the pitching. Bonds, listen, Bonds was a bad postseason player, and the Giants won 3 after he retired. But Bonds is not the greatest hitter of all time because Bonds, before steroids, was not on that, Ruthian level. Or Ohtani, anybody you want to mention, Judge. So you got to throw him out of the window too. And with baseball, it's about
Saying
the
Barry
pitchers.
Bonds
It's
wasn't
not- in
it, huh?
postseason,
Because of steroids.
It's not about the offensive players because the offensive players only getting up 4 times a game. Pitchers got the ball in his hands. The NBA thing, this started with the centers. This started with Russell. If LeBron wants to know where the ring scenario started, go look at the history of the NBA. All the great centers have won. Mike won. He won 4.
I'm on the wrong. Hold on, gang. On the wrong one. Bro, what? The hell's my channel? This is my food channel. It's not even my freaking gaming channel. Alright. That's always nice. Uh-oh.
Israel is stepping up its attacks on Iran, targeting the country's military facilities. Just this morning, Israel's defense minister said his forces destroyed Iran's internal security headquarters. Iran has been returning fire, but it appears the Iron Dome has intercepted nearly all ballistic missiles aimed at Israeli cities.
Wow.
Meanwhile, President Trump is weighing what role the U.S. should play in all of this, including a potential strike on Iranian nuclear sites. A senior administration official tells NBC News that the president is in near constant contact with his national security team. That official also said that all options remain on the table. In response, Iran's supreme leader is vowing to show no mercy. He's pledging any American military entry will undoubtedly be met with irreparable damage. The Ayatollah went on to say that those who know Iran never speak to this nation with the language of threats. Our reporters are covering this developing story from all angles. NBC News international correspondent Matt Bradley standing by with the latest from Tel Aviv. But first, I want to head to NBC News White House correspondent Monica Alba, who joins me live right now from D.C.
Just there to tell the story
Monica,
what's going
President
on
Trump
and
met
also
with
survive.
his national security team for, more than an hour in the situation room yesterday.
You gotta go to
As
college
of right now,
to
the
become a
U.S. remains
journalist.
largely
And then
sort of
you
on the
gotta risk your
sidelines
life
of this
to keep your
conflict.
job.
But to what
Fuck that.
extent is the president actually considered getting involved?
Well, he's certainly considering it, Morgan. It is a real possibility, and his language over the last couple of days has started to trend toward this idea that the U.S. could aid Israel in taking out some of these nuclear sites by providing either weaponry or some other kind of assistance. But he had a little bit more to say on his decision-making and how he's approaching that when he was asked by reporters a short time ago. Listen.
I may do it. I may not do it. I mean, nobody knows what I'm going to do. I can tell you this, that Iran's got a lot of trouble.
Who wrote me?
And they want to negotiate. And I said, why didn't you negotiate with me before? All this death and destruction. Why didn't you negotiate? I said,
well, I can't see nobody.
Why didn't
Somebody
you
wrote me in the
negotiate
chat.
with me 2 weeks ago? You could have done fine. You would have had a country.
Who wrote me in the chat?
So the president there trying to argue that he was still in favor of the diplomatic route as of a couple of days ago. We know that there had been those talks that were scheduled for last weekend that were ultimately canceled. And he's still implying there that there was some opportunity perhaps for Iran to come back to the negotiating table. He said even that Iranian officials had reached out to the White House to potentially resume some of those conversations, which Iranians earlier today denied, saying that they would never come and, quote, grovel at the gates of the White House at this point.
But Monica, Iran also threatened irreparable damage. So, I mean, is Trump worried at all about the consequences?
Certainly, and one of the considerations here for making some of these decisions really relies on what might happen to U.S. military personnel on bases in the region, and also, of course, to Americans who live in Israel and in other countries throughout the Middle East. And so that's why you have now these diplomatic offerings from people like Mike Huckabee, who is the current ambassador, to if people want to get out of Israel, they are now setting up those abilities for potential evacuations, either on cruise ships or through other ways that we saw even after the war started after October 7th and those attacks with the war in Gaza, that they gave that option to Americans as well. That's now something they're offering as well. Morgan.
Monica Albaforce there from the White House. Monica, thank you. I do want to stay overseas right now and bring in our international correspondent, Matt Bradley, who's live at this moment in Tel Aviv. Matt, Israel is systematically, essentially destroying Iran's defense systems, including uranium and weapons manufacturing sites. So what type of shape is the country's military infrastructure in now at this point in the process?
Yeah, I mean, as far as we know, according to the Israelis, they've completely destroyed so much of Iran's ability to retaliate. And we can actually feel that here, because for the past 2 nights, there's been no fatalities from any of these Iranian attacks, even though there's been multiple sirens. There haven't really even been that many, basically, injuries. A lot of the people, it sounds like the vast majority of the people who've been injured have been because they were running to go to these safe rooms and tripped and fell, or they had anxiety. So we're seeing a marked decrease in the intensity of the volleys that were fired last night. According to my contacts at the IDF, they said that they were about a little more than a dozen actual projectiles, ballistic missiles inside the volley that was fired at Israel. That's down from a couple of hundreds or more than 100 previously towards the beginning of this conflict. So really we're seeing a big change. Local regulators, the government here is saying that they're going to start lifting restrictions. And actually that started about an hour ago here in Tel Aviv. So it looks like for folks here, they're turning the corner.
You know, but I'm curious about this near total internet blackout in Iran. Is that intentional?
Oh, almost certainly. And I mean, we've been seeing that the Israelis have been launching now cyber attacks against Iranian targets. The Iranians have said this on their state media. It's apparently almost impossible to get cash from an ATM in Iran. So we're seeing some very different fronts
people in
opening
Iran
up
who want nothing to do
as
with
the
this
Israelis
war,
really dig in. And again, what we keep
fight,
hearing
like,
over and
damn,
over
bro.
again is that for the Israelis, the turning point was getting air superiority over all of Western Iran, all through the capital of Tehran. That is what has allowed them to dominate the skies and to adjust in real time to what's going on.
Matt Bradley for us live from Tel Aviv. Matt, thank you.
We thank you for watching. And remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.
Damn. Tough shit. Tough shit going on over there in the Middle East, man. I'll tell you that. What's the risk to the U.S.? That shit funny.
NBC's Garrett Hake is covering the White House. NBC's Courtney Cubie is on Capitol Hill. Mark Mazzetti is an investigative reporter for the New York Times focused on national security. And with me here in studio, retired Army Colonel Jack Jacobs, recipient of the Medal of Honor and an MSNBC military analyst. So, Garrett, no decision from the president. What do we know about what's happening behind closed doors? Who might have
Yeah, I
his
was just
ear?
getting an update
Bring
on
us
this.
up to speed.
Yeah, Chris, well,
Thank you
no
for chiming
decision
in.
announced. I
Can't
think it's
see your name,
entirely
sorry.
possible that the president has made some choices. He's just not willing to talk about them yet. He's being advised by his national security team, I'm told, more or less around the clock in a series of meetings and in the way that he likes
Anyway,
to
thank you
often
for
kind of
checking out
socialize
the stream,
any
Lily
big
Streamer.
decision,
I appreciate you.
sort of in a constant running conversation
If you like the
with
channel,
his staff.
go ahead and follow.
Everything
I
that
do
this
video
White House
games,
is
reaction
doing,
videos.
everything the president is
Everything.
saying seems to be pointing in one direction. The president, in that same running gaggle on the White House lawn a short time ago, saying that the advice he gave to Benjamin Netanyahu, for example, was to keep going, saying that his message to the Iranians who say they want to fight back is good luck, and saying this when asked what his post yesterday meant when he called for the complete surrender of Iran. Listen.
What does unconditional surrender mean?
Well, you know what it means. Unconditional
Can you explain it for
two
those who
very simple
don't?
words. Very simple. Unconditional surrender. That
I
means
love
I've
it.
had it. Okay, I've
Yeah,
had it.
he's
I give
done.
up. No more. They were bullies. They were schoolyard bullies. And now they're not bullies anymore, but we'll see what happens. Look, nothing's finished until it's finished.
Really?
I
I'm
wouldn't
sorry.
say that we won anything yet. I would say
Can you hear me
that,
better now?
We sure as hell made a lot of progress, and we'll see. The next week.
I apologize. I said I was just I do reaction videos, watch, play video games, stuff like that. You know, regular streamer stuff. Trying to throw all my eggs in a basket here. Want to make my way to streaming, but either way, I appreciate you chiming in, chatting,
Again, no decision
coming
yet,
in here, and just checking me
but
out
the
either
signs
way,
here at the White
even
House
if you're
seem
here
be
to sell me
pointing in one
something.
direction, Chris.
So, Mark, your new article laid out a fascinating timeline that recently as April, the president was pretty staunchly against this. So how did he go from that to seriously considering not only supporting Israel's effort,
But
but potentially
bombing.
joining it?
That's crazy. What type of reaction videos? Oh, anything. You know, we'll watch
leverage that Prime Minister Netanyahu
from Drewski audition tapes to random things online. I'll do anything. Stuff like this too. Updated on news. I think we need to go ahead and just be a little bit more in tune with the world. So I want to help people who do come on here, you know, just stay in tune and, you know, if they feel a certain type of way, maybe it changes how they go about their day.
Strike, and by late May, it was clear to U.S. intelligence that Israel was going to strike with or without the United States. So Netanyahu, who once needed the United States, needed them less so. And so then Trump was put in this position of, well, would he join once Israel attacked? Now, of course, we know that Israel can only do so much. And what awaits now is this decision about whether the United States will join with these bunker buster bombs that Israel does not have to get deeply fortified locations. So in a way, it became Netanyahu doing something where it became a fait accompli, and then it's now in Trump's court.
Yeah, and Colonel, as he said, we may learn something in the next week. Who knows when? Maybe sooner, if the U.S. commits to helping Israel take out Iran's
do you know the best
facilities,
part of
even just
selling
the
things
one
on
in
Twitch?
Fordo, which is
I can
the one that's
actually enjoy the
deeply
streams I
embedded in the
watch.
mountain.
That's cool.
What are the chances we could limit it at that?
Well, it might be
That
even
makes
more
sense.
limited than what you're suggesting. It's not guaranteed that even one or more than one bunker buster bombs will be able to destroy that site.
Well, is it the general belief that it would probably take multiples of?
It definitely would take multiples of those bombs. And even then, you may only restrict access to it, and eventually it might be able to be recovered by the Iranians. So it might slow them down. But it won't necessarily take them out of the business of developing nuclear weapons. I mean, most of their
Straight up, for real.
has already been moved
I appreciate
to
you.
other locations,
Thank you.
which we may or may not know about. So it's not going to be a knockout punch that people expect.
Do you like? Is there any content specifically you like to watch? Like on here on Twitch? I'm a new streamer, so I've only been streaming full time for about a week.
Like we said, there are
I am giving out Funkos. I got a bunch of Funkos here.
Some of them in fixed
So if you follow,
we have
next I hit 70, I'm gonna give out another 10.
You can expect that the Straits of Hormuz will be mined by the Iranians.
That's kind of crazy. There'll
be attacks from Yemen by the Houthis on commercial and military shipping. So it's going to be difficult to limit it. And we also have to keep in mind the fact that the Israelis, while they're not actually running low on their Iron Dome ammunition, they certainly have lots less of it now than they did at the beginning of the war. So there are lots of imponderables here. The likelihood of this being over in a short time, very, very low, Chris.
So what did
Damn.
we hear, Courtney, from the defense?
Very, very low. Yeah, I heard that.
Did he have any more insight into the options that the U.S.
Ooh. Give me money. Give me money. Oh, this is my favorite, one of my favorite YouTubers, Maggie Chen. Jack's film, he basically explains what you should do if you want to do reaction vids the proper way so that you can avoid getting copyright strike. Yo, thank you for that advice. I definitely wanted to figure out how I could get like anime like reaction videos and stuff like that without getting in trouble. I really like watching anime, and I know other people do too. And I would love to do like a watch party of like us watching anime. So thank you for that advice. I'll definitely check his YouTube out. I appreciate it because on some real, I would definitely love to do more, especially with stuff like anime and stuff for real. Anyways, yeah. All right, what else, guys? Ain't nobody don't ask me. I'm just so fresh and so precious, so clean, clean. Watch Kind of Funny. It's my guys. If you didn't watch my could have been.
Dog's superhero moment goes sideways.
Hey, follow me on Instagram or on Twitch.
Pumpkin Pet Insurance can pay you for eligible care.
I think coming off of Mario Kart
Or Smash will also be available July.
done. We're tired.
Play style.
Dude, he looks sick.
At any time.
Probably
Like a
there
remote
has to be like
main
some
game,
streaming.
There's a
Yeah.
mode where you can
seems
carve
crazy
stone
for
using
Switch.
mouse controls called DK Artist.
Oh, cool. They just put everything in here.
Rotate to paint.
The music.
Andy's gonna make some shit in
Oh
here.
man.
carved material.
Oh, that's so ZBrush, dude.
Or add some back home.
So let's take the Mario 64 title
You
screen,
can
but make it even
change the
more
lighting
functional.
and add delectable banana effects.
He has an
Chat
octopus
pointing
head.
out, here's your Mario
to your
paint,
heart's content.
Andy. Here you go.
Pizza! This game also supports amiibo accessories. A new Donkey Kong and
I
Pauline
can't believe they
amiibo
haven't given
figure
up
is
on amiibo.
also
That's crazy there. The
Scanning
opposite
it
of giving up.
unlocks Pauline's Diva dress.
Whoa! Yeah, Switch 2 has.
By
I assume it
scanning
has
the
the
Donkey
NFC
Kong series
shit in
amiibo
it.
shown
Yeah,
here,
good for them.
gold Kong tiles with explosive power will appear.
There he was. He was.
Released
He was
up to
there.
this point
Diddy was
is
there.
also
Told
compatible.
you.
Why'd they
If you
hide him?
scan them, you'll get
Easter
giant
egg.
spheres like these.
Oh, that's all. I thought there was gonna be something in that sphere.
I love to sing more than anything.
They're putting vocals over the DK theme.
Dream. Maybe if we get to the surface, you and me, we can make it more than a dream.
What's Pauline doing here, bro?
I love it, dude.
What's Pauline doing
Let's
here?
go.
Cuts to his imagination, to his thoughts. He's like, I don't understand what she's saying.
Who is this girl?
He's just picturing bananas.
I have no idea what this creature is.
Join the powerful Donkey Kong and the
What
talented
the-
singer Pauline as they set
She-
out on an adventure to the fabled planet Core.
Hey, Dixie!
My own special power?
This game's gonna be awesome.
Donkey Kong.
The drama.
Bonanza. Available July 17th only on Nintendo Switch 2. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. The Donkey Kong and Pauline amiibo will also be available July 17th.
I'm gonna end up buying it.
Well, there you go, everyone. That was our live reactions to Donkey Kong Bonanza. We're going to get into all of our thoughts about what we just
Seems like the
saw
typical
and,
anime plot. Seriously, right? Like towards that end, that little drama of DK reaching out to Pauline.
Shady Rays.
Skip
Get ready for the
this.
season ahead with quality shade. Use code FUNNY to get 35% off polarized sunglasses. 25. Of course, I'm your host, Tim Geddes. I'm joined today by Blessing Adeoye Jr.
Good day, Tim.
The Big Daddy himself. He's a little chilly boy, Greg Miller.
They call me Chili Willy.
And putting the jacket on Greg Miller, it was the one and only Nitro Rifle, Andy Cortez.
Hello.
How you doing, Andy?
Oh.
Great. Sorry. I asked him right when he was bending down, plugging in his laptop. This is the Kind of Funny Games Cast, everyone. Each and every weekday, we get together to talk about the biggest reviews, previews, and topics. Sometimes our thoughts on showcases about video games live on YouTube, Twitch, and podcast services around the globe. If you love what we do, please support us with the Kind of Funny membership on Patreon, YouTube, Spotify, or Apple Podcasts to get all of our shows ad-free. Watch us record them live, and you get a daily exclusive show. For a chance to be part of the show, submit your thoughts and opinions as YouTube Super Chats as we go. I see a bunch of y'all already writing in. Thank you so much for that. If you have any thoughts about Donkey Kong Bonanza, please Super Chat them in, or just any general Switch 2 questions y'all have.
Shit
for us
gonna
to
be
fill
fire.
out the Gamescast episode today.
Hungry.
You're hungry?
No, I heard
tummy rumble.
Andy's tummy's growling over here. Meow.
A little housekeeping for you. We have something very, very, very exciting that I don't think we've even really teased yet.
No.
But you're about to get teased for the very first time right now.
We wanted to give you a gift. It is all of our favorite pieces of media, and we wrote little notes for you.
The hell?
Congratulations.
Very exciting, everybody. I'm excited for you guys to see it. We recorded a few weeks ago, and yeah, it's gonna be a really good one. And we also have a Greg Way going up tomorrow about how this all happened. So,
What
hyped,
would you
everybody.
suggest?
Exciting times.
Thanks, everybody.
After Games Daily, it's going to be Uncharted 2, continuing our start with the topic of the show. Donkey Kong Bonanza. We just saw the in-depth direct. One of the, I would say, infrequent, but
for sure, infrequent.
fairly common over the years. solo game directs from Nintendo, right? Of the deeper dives of let's get into it. Don't
The
expect
Emperor of
announcements. Don't expect
Mankind.
all this other stuff.
What does that mean?
I will say right there,
How strong?
even though I wasn't expecting announcements, I am a little surprised that
You're a Warhammer 40K fan? My friend, he loves Warhammer 40K. Hold on, let me see what this is.
The
Hold
most
on, let me see.
powerful corpse in the galaxy, the Emperor of Mankind rules a million worlds from the Golden Throne. Imbued with immense psychic power and immortality, his only weakness is the fact that he's dead. Or at least physically. Sitting and rotting for over
750K, 40K, 800. This one? Damn, bro, that's an hour and a half. I don't think I could watch that. I'll watch this one.
G'day, guys and gal. The Emperor of Mankind, God Emperor, Big E, he who clapped the galaxy's cheeks. No matter what you call him, one thing remains the same. The Master of Mankind is obscenely powerful.
Well, this guy's
both in
really a
life and
Warhammer
death.
fan.
The only things that actually match his power is his will and shitty parenting skills. But just how powerful is the Emperor really? We know he is a legendary psyker and an insanely intelligent scientist. But how much can he deadlift? What are his skills with a blade like?
What
Is he
the
actually a
fuck
small,
is
weak
this?
man who pretends to be powerful using his advanced armor and psychic prowess? Or is he really the most powerful?
Oh, so he's just really comparing this
Before we get
particular
started, there are
character
things
in
life
that
we
world.
really should be doing,
Is that what this is
but
about?
too many of us just don't. One of the biggest ones, especially for us blokes, is skincare. Your oily or dry, discolored, acne-ridden face is more. The Emperor, regardless if you believe he was a fail-safe created by
So
the
he
Old
rocks
Ones or the
Warhammer
conjoined
outfit.
soul of thousands of shamans, was born pretty bloody powerful. He was a psyker before psykers were a thing, stopping his own uncle's heart for murdering his father without even having to touch him. Beyond his psyker skills, the Emperor was also a perpetual, an immortal being who more or less cannot be killed. He would never age past his prime and never truly die. Perpetuals also gained other not very explored powers. Some were just like normal dudes, like Alanus Pius, notable more for their strength of will and bravery than actual physical prowess. Other, like Erda, the mother of the Primarchs, were like demigods taken out of Greek mythology, able to turn into a monster that could take on 4 greater demons at a time.
Oh,
Whilst
okay.
the Emperor didn't get that silly, he was described as being the greatest of them,
Can I
greater
go lie,
than
gang?
even Erda. So off the bat, we can see that
It's
he
not
was
doing
born
it.
into greatness. As the Emperor grew into manhood and his powers matured, he used his wisdom, if you can call it that, to subtly guide mankind. As mankind entered the dark age of technology, he actually went into hiding, waiting for the age of strife to occur so mankind would be weakened enough for him to take control. If he tried to take control during mankind's golden age, they genuinely would have been able to overcome him, and if not kill him, then at least lock him away. So whilst he was easily the single most powerful human in existence, he wasn't even close to being a god or powerful enough to outmuscle mankind at its peak. During these few thousand years before the birth of the Imperium, the Emperor got really into his science, most notably biomancy. The ability to edit DNA to create super soldiers was his new hobby. With this knowledge, he created his
Alright.
Custodes, who remain to this day the greatest super
I don't
soldiers
think I could do
mankind
this, my
has,
brother.
other than the
I don't think
Primarchs. However,
the
each
stream
Custode was
necessarily
an
wants to watch all
unreplicatable
this.
work of art.
I'll be honest, I might have to go get some lunch. I'm looking forward to the comments. I'm gonna go get some lunch probably. I haven't really ate much. And then I am the stream. Yo, you really are right now. You really are the stream, Lily. Oh God, you really are the stream, yo. Anyways, I'm gonna go eat some lunch and I will be back probably tonight. What time is it? 2 o'clock? 2 o'clock. I could probably actually still stream for like maybe another hour. Maybe. Let me see. I gotta look. I'm not sure. Anyways, let me see. Let me see my schedule. Hold on. I have to do certain things around the house too. Now that I ain't got no job, I'm the maid of the house. I gotta do literally everything. Yo, follow me on Instagram or here. Subscribe to the channel, gang gang. It's my Instagram. Hey, there you go. Thank you, Lily. Appreciate that. If you want my Instagram for food, because I run a YouTube page for food. I can show you guys. This is actually my YouTube page here. This is my my food YouTube page. And then I have another YouTube page. Actually, I don't know why it's not coming up on my channel. That's kind of weird. That's cool. The link in the bio. Here, this is my Instagram. Here, I'm gonna give you my. This is my YouTube link. That's my Instagram. This is for the food. These two last ones are for food. Let me give you the Twitch one. Let me give you the Twitch one. This is the Twitch one. My Twitch Instagram page. If you're into video games, anime, stuff like that, shows. Let's say if I don't even remember my own shit by heart, man. That's my other Instagram. Let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah, I am. I am interested. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome to the chat. Wow. Everybody just jumped in. There's like 4 people here. We was just chilling, watching videos, react videos. Should I stay a little longer? Y'all want me to stay a little longer? Y'all reacted to the chat, came in right when I was about to dip. Not gonna lie. I was gonna come back probably later tonight. Does anybody watch Love Island? You watch Love Island? That's my show. You don't like more Warhammer? How about this? I've never played Warhammer.
Bill. Repeat.
My
Do
friend, he's a
not
major
pay your bill yet.
Warhammer fan, and I'll go ahead and get the game eventually to try it out.
The Mario
Because he
ending,
says it's good, and I know
Mike Minotti made a
he's
good
wanted to
point
play
on,
co-op with
Last
me.
of Nintendogs,
So,
where it's like Nintendo.
just for you, Lily,
It
if you stay a
want
sub,
to have
I'll
Mario be
I'll
seen
I'll
as,
play
like,
it. I've
the
never played it,
villain,
and I want to play the new
quote-unquote,
one because I
or
heard it's
like
actually
a
really
bad
good.
guy, you know,
But like, I don't believe that. That doesn't sound.
Things like the
Barrett's new video essay coming out about now time this game in New York, and I feel like we kind of differed a little bit in terms of our experience. From my gameplay, was a little let down by this. It felt lesser than when you're expecting a 3D Mario from the Odyssey team, and then you get this. I'm excited. I love Donkey Kong. I'm one of the bigger fans of the Donkey Kong games, but seeing it and playing it, it felt a little bit mindless. Like, the controls are interesting and fun, where it's the top, left, and down face buttons correlate to, are you punching up, left, or down, or side or down, which is cool. Definitely fun.
You can send it to
but
the
into
first
the
one.
20 minutes we played, it already
Hey, what's up, Lige? Where were you, bro?
I am just kind of button mashing my way through.
He
this,
said we back
and
on
it just felt
DK.
geared more
Oh, we're
towards
not back on DK.
children, which is not a problem. These are Nintendo games we're talking about. But as somebody that really cares about like the challenge and
Why
all
is
that
my
other stuff, collectibles, I was a little concerned. Watching this, it doesn't fully assuage my fears, but there's a lot going on when it comes to the challenge courses and even just like the abilities and the skill trees. And all that
literally
stuff.
about to get
All right,
off,
cool.
Lige.
Maybe I'm still
Because nobody was
keeping an
here. I
open mind
thought
to this one, but
I'd take a break.
I did like the showing quite a
The
bit.
hell
What
you
did
at,
you
bro?
think, Bless?
Yeah, I really enjoyed the showing. It's funny. I was thinking about this this morning.
Oh, okay, Lily, you
before we got
do
to watch this, of,
graphics
like,
and
you know, I had like a little bit of feeling
okay,
of
cool.
nostalgia / sadness as I thought back
Graphic
to
design and stuff
what
like
Donkey
that.
Kong meant to me, like as a kid, where I'm playing DK64 and I'm
Okay,
thinking
that's
about
fine.
like what is classic Donkey Kong
I do.
to me, along with like the original Donkey Kong arcade game, which was playable in DK64, so I fell in love with it through that way. But like I think there was a sense of thinking forward to what we were getting in this direct, and also thinking about how, man, that Donkey Kong is done. Like we're getting a brand new kind of interpretation of what Donkey Kong is for Nintendo going forward. You have the redesigns, you have a new 3D platformer, and all this is exciting. I think
Took a
the
nap,
thing that
Elijah.
excited me the most
Also,
about
I'm a
the
huge
thought
anime fan.
was thinking
And
about
B
my
won't have an
nephews and
update.
thinking
Yeah,
about how
major.
they're
I
gonna
want to
get
do
to
more anime
experience Donkey
content
Kong, and like
for
this
sure.
is the beginning for them.
Check
And
out my
I think
Instagram
that's the thing
page.
that I
I
come
have a
out of
couple
this
reaction
most excited
videos to
for,
some
is like,
anime this year
oh,
so far.
this
If
is
you
going to
want to
set
see
the
that.
tone as far as what DK's future
But
is
I want to do
for
like an anime
the
club,
current
anime
generation
watch
of
club.
children. And
Somebody
as I'm
point me in
seeing
the
all
right
the features,
direction
as
how
I'm
we could
seeing
get
all
that
this, right?
done.
Like me and Bear will talk all the time about how much we love DK64. But for me, I'm like, I look at this and I'm like, all right, this is a DK 3D platformer that is, as I'm watching this, gonna be fantastic, right? It's not gonna have like the weird thing of like, oh yeah, I love DK64, but there's too many collectibles or too many switching between Kongs and all the issues that come with that game, right? Like I look at this and I'm like, wow, you have a fun story set up here where you have DK and Pauline, like have
Odd Rock.
Odd Rock,
Yeah.
aka Pauline, nefarious creature. We don't know what's going on there, right? But
Remember, even when Supergirl was Supergirl, she was still the Matrix in post-crisis. So that's what we're dealing with here, I think.
Is this a post-crisis Donkey
This is a
Kong?
post-crisis Donkey Kong.
Heavily influenced, I heard.
But I would assume that she started off as Pauline and then turned into Odd Rock.
No. I think Odd Rock saw Pauline in the multiverse and cued in, just like again Matrix, Supergirl, post-crisis, before they actually did introduce Kara's Of
course.
I don't know what any of those words mean.
Yeah, I don't either, dude.
But you have this, fun, like, buddy story between the two. You have so much of the musical tracks that help define my childhood present in the game, remixed in ways that bring me back
This is
to Mario
fire.
Kart World, where I'm like, yo, this is giving me the Mario Kart World soundtrack of Donkey
It's
Kong.
the showing the new game
good.
coming out.
Like,
They're just showing you like how this
And we
game's
heard,
gonna
like,
work.
6
It
or
looks
7
fun.
different Donkey Kong songs there, so I'm pretty sure
If you ever play like
a
Mario,
lot
any of
more.
those games,
all the heavy hitters,
like the Mario
You have
Odyssey
that
game.
stuff. You have, like,
I do have
think
Mario
a
Odyssey. I
vastness
should
to
play
this game,
that.
too, that we're seeing here that is
I've been
already
replaying it
beyond
on
the
the
scope of
Switch
what I
too,
was
and it looks
expecting,
so good.
because coming out of the Nintendo Switch 2 reveal for DK Bonanza, I think I was contextualizing it more along the lines of a Kirby in the Forgotten Land in terms of like vastness and scope versus a Mario Odyssey, which I see as just a much more bigger and mainline thing. The more we see out of this, the more I'm like, oh, this might lean more toward the Mario Odyssey side as far as like
100%.
scope and size and all that stuff, which is exciting, but also I think is a big challenge to make this kind of platform
Yeah.
appealing on that level. And I'm excited to see if they're able to live up to that, because this isn't Mario Odyssey in the sense of, you talk about getting your hands on the controller at the Nintendo Switch 2 event.
Yeah,
I
being
think one of the
agile.
big things with a platformer from this team is the game feel. And with Mario, it is all about the movement. It's all about throwing Cappy, diving off of Cappy, like bouncing up, and like how good it feels to control the character.
Mhm.
In this game, you don't have that. Like it is, I think there's a different focus as far as the way they want you to play this game. Like as I'm watching the gameplay right now,
I should,
it is
right? Yeah,
very
I
much
think
more
I'm gonna play
tinkery
Mario
as far
Odyssey.
as like what you're doing with
What do you
the
think,
environment,
YG?
what you're doing as far as like destruction, what you're doing as far as like the collectathon aspects, and like kind of like digging into the world, like literally digging into the world. And I think that is going to be an interesting thing to see how that vibes with people, and if that turns people off that might want a straight up Mario Odyssey. Like I just want the
You do
controls to
you,
feel good type of
Gogbo.
experience.
But my question for that,
Goggo?
'cause
What
I
the fuck
watched
does that
this, and
mean?
as somebody who loved Mario Odyssey and really pushed hard that year for it to be Game of the Year, as much as I
Can you
love
tell me
Breath
what
of the
that
Wild,
means, Elijah?
I look at this and see so
I'm
much
old.
Odyssey in it, but also don't get turned off by the idea that it's not going to be as precise. Even when you're talking about the dodge jump or whatever, you were air dash when it popped up. Like I feel like he's gonna have a movement. When you two played it, did you have access to all of these moves? Were these things that you didn't get to see, or were you surprised by the air jumps and the toss the platform and double jump off of it, that kind of thing?
I mean, I think part of it is that we didn't have enough time to really explore the movement options, but also
Obviously.
like there was definitely things like the chunk surf or whatever it's called,
Yeah.
where he was like surfing on top of one of the big rocks. Like we had that,
Yeah.
right? And like we're digging through and all this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we see a lot of this in the presentation we saw, but even in what we played, like I do feel that
Gango. Okay.
Breath of the Wild.
I was like, is that like a new like YN word?
Ways,
You know what I'm saying?
kind of foundations of not just gameplay.
I
but,
need
like,
water.
the systems of that game are in this of obviously being able to climb anything, but without
Ugh.
a stamina meter, but also being able to break anything, and like the way
Yeah,
the
old man
physics all kind
Cranky
of,
Kong.
like, play together seems to be such a
Which
big
doesn't
part
make
of this
sense
game,
because
so
Pauline in Odyssey is
kinda
older
reminds
and
me
a
of Breath of the
mayor
Wild
to
in the
like
sense
New
of,
Donk
like,
City.
you start the game off
And
and
then
you have
here
all
she's
your
like a
abilities
kid.
already. And it's like you have your tools, it's just a matter of using them. This game, I mean, we didn't get all of the things they showed, but it did feel like, oh yeah, we could pull the thing out of the ground, surf on it, throw it at something else, stick it on something. Like,
Yeah.
there was a lot of stuff at our disposal immediately.
And I, when we played this at the Switch U event, we had like Nintendo representatives with us to like help guide us or whatever. And like, there's so many times where they had to tell me like, oh yeah, and if you do this, and if like, or I would try to like break a piece of concrete out the ground, and I kept pressing the button that would help me like, pull dirt.
Yeah.
And I kept trying to do it to concrete, and it wasn't working. And I was like, hey, am I doing something wrong? And he was like, oh, it's concrete, so you're gonna have to hold it longer. And I was like, oh, okay. And like holding like it is a big like, and then like pull it out the ground kind of thing. I think in those ways, it's just less intuitive, but more, I think, appealing to if you are the kind of person that likes to like tinker and like, it reminds me of World of Tears in that sense, I guess, in terms of like the way that they want you to think about the game and think about like putting things together and this different types of surfaces and stuff. And it almost feels like more of a thinking man's platformer in that sense, which excites me. But yeah, like overall, I'm excited about this. So much fan service here as far as music, world, all that stuff. And then also RPG elements kind of caught me off guard, but I'm open to it, right? That stuff seems fun. This game just seems jam-packed in a way that I'm looking forward to. So
Yeah.
I really like this direct.
I'm getting this.
Yeah, I have no affinity for
Look
Donkey
out
Kong,
for
of
this.
course,
I'm
being a
definitely
Sega
streaming this
kid
when it comes
and
out next
joining
month.
With the N64 era, even Kong 64 wasn't my jam.
And it's
I
a
think
few
this looks
days before
incredible.
my
This
birthday.
looks a game I won't be able to put down. It looks like one of those. All right, cool. What do you want to
No,
do?
you're
today?
fine.
Do you want to go
Watch the
find
vid.
the bananas? Do you want to take on the boss? Do you want to go into these little mini games they have there? And the story seems interesting enough, right? I think more than anything, it is the idea that, as Blessing just alluded to, you see that skill tree pop up, and I am like, oh man, I'm going to immediately invest in the sonar because I know I'm going to want to get the bananas to do X, Y, blah, 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 blah. Beyond that, the boss fights look great, as Andy called out in the reaction. The world looks gorgeous, and it looks, I guess the biggest thing is it looks fun to explore. It looks, as I watch this, it reminds me of how much I loved Odyssey and how I put Odyssey down and never came back to it. And that is a regret to me, right? In terms of how much I loved that game. But to look here and be like,
play
oh man, like
Odyssey.
I'm going to get the same vibe out of this of going through,
You bring
changing
me
my
a water
clothes,
bottle,
building the
please?
loadout, challenging myself to get those little things on the
Really?
side path right there he didn't
Yeah,
get.
you couldn't do that
I'm
for me?
looking forward to this because it does seem like a game I'm going to get. Lost in isn't the right word, but I feel like it'll eat up a lot of time. Where it will be that I come home and, hey Ben, you want to play some Donkey Kong? And he gets on that second controller to control Odd Rock, aka fake Pauline.
Yeah,
I refuse to admit that she's Pauline until I have some confirmation. Pauline, exactly. But I think there'll be that. I can see plane rides being, all right, cool. Let's go through and try to get some of these bananas. Let's go through and try to get these things I've missed. I'm looking forward to finding the secrets of it, the smashies of it, and everything else. I thought that looked incredibly impressive. I'm way more hyped for that than I was before this.
Andy.
Yeah, I would say I'm more excited than I
Are you done with calls?
was for it. I don't think it's gonna be something that I'm like, holy shit, we're 2 weeks away from. Oh my god, we're a week away from it. But it's something I'm definitely gonna want to mess around with.
I'll
And
follow
a
you
lot
back,
of it
sorry.
just comes down to the tinkering aspect and how fun and silly all of the interactions look. Like I
Boom.
love in
Followed you back,
really any survival game when you can dig into the terrain and get the really, really nice sort of, it just makes your brain feel good and fuzzy when you hear the feedback of the gems coming towards you and breaking of the stones and all of that. It seems like I had mentioned, it reminds me a lot of the sort of interaction with the environment that you have with Astrobot. And I don't mean the breaking of things, it's just like all of the little particles, all of the little objects kind of, popping up whenever you break a mountain and you see all the
Tell me
particles
whatever.
and objects
Whatever
on the
you
ground.
think
It
would be
just
cool.
it looks like a really, really fun time. It doesn't scream to me that this is going to be for, if you were the hardcore Mario 3D player, you are going to be, super into this. This just feels like it's kind of going for a little bit something different. And I really like that. I think it seems interesting enough to where I want to definitely give it a shot whenever it comes out. But I'm not like the most stoked for it. I'm mainly excited for a lot of the music callbacks,
At
because
this point,
that's
they need to
I'd
add
say the Donkey Kong Country
DKVR.
games were,
DKVR,
really
crazy.
massive parts of my childhood.
You
So
just fucking
yeah, I think it looks awesome.
That's
act like
fascinating for
you
me
play in
because,
the
like,
game.
yeah, I mean, I understand different opinions, but like for me, this is a holy shit. July 17th can't get here soon enough. Like, I want to play this one.
Yeah, we're 1 month out, like less than 1 month out, which is very exciting. I'm a Nintendo guy, so I'm like, oh man, I'm counting down the day.
Oh, sure, yeah.
To get my hands on this one.
I would say, if anything, I am really excited to see a Switch 2 exclusive
Give me a
game.
second.
You know,
Sure.
like
Sure,
I,
sure,
you know,
sure.
Mario Kart is fun, and I have definitely been playing that more than I was around when launch came out because I was so busy with Night Rain and Lies of P. But you know, finally getting the
single
chance
player Switch 2. Let's invest a lot of time. here.
and I want to see it on that screen, and I want to see it plugged into the die. It's a game that I'm stoked to see. Like, oh, this is what the hardware is doing now, as opposed to an older title being updated to maybe run better.
Yeah.
Or I was telling Bless how bummed out I was that, you know, Scarlet and Violet got the 60 frame per second push, but Arceus is still capped at 30. And I was like, oh damn, that's a game I would have loved to have seen run a little bit better. So yeah, I'm pretty jazzed up to sort of to see this game whenever it does launch, because it just looks like a lot of fun to run around. It doesn't seem like a game that if you have nothing to do, that you're gonna put down and be bored by it, because of the tinkering nature of things. The way that I am when I'm sitting down at a table and I see a wad of paper and I start tearing it up, and just, you know, it's sort of like that fidgety type of deal.
Yeah.
It feels like it's going to be really satisfying. It's going to scratch that itch.
I think coming off of Mario Kart World, I think before World got here, I had slightly less hype for this game because I thought World was going to give me all of like the open world collectathon, like that single player experience in the free roam mode. And then once we got World and realized like, oh, okay, it's just the P switches, which is fine, but like not necessarily what I wanted out of this. I have a way bigger appetite for this now. Like to your point, Andy, like I am kind of primed now to what that, like, you know, Switch 2 current gen exclusive, like, you know, collectathon that I know I'm going to lose 20, 25, 30 hours to just collecting everything. I think they've positioned this well as far as like how they have the first party slate going.
Yeah. I'm really into the Pauline stuff. Like, I'm happy that like that was a reveal that they just got over with, and it wasn't like, oh, halfway through the game you get Pauline or whatever. It's like, I like her being a character and them leaning into that. Obviously, Nintendo's giving Donkey Kong a huge push with his movie appearances and the theme park and all that stuff, but like the redesign and everything, like let's give another franchise of Nintendo a chance to like be that top tier, one of the big five.
Yeah,
he sounds like a WWE. Getting the push right now. Getting the
but
bump.
real talk, like getting that push, and Pauline as well. Like, I think it's cool seeing her start to appear in the sports games and Kart, and now getting this new iteration and like kind of like fleshing it out, and also it being a little girl, I think is kind of cool. Like for this to be a kind of boy feeling game of like, you know, this big monkey breaking shit, but it's like, oh, like
it's about a girl as a singer.
Yeah, it's getting a lot of like Frozen vibes as well. Like, I just feel like this is like a very well marketed game to an audience that is going to absolutely adore this thing, like boy, girl, otherwise.
We don't know what Jenna the Rock is, so let's not.
This fucking rock situation. I am a little bit like, why are we overcomplicating this? I won't see her in the game, but like, why?
Yeah.
Like,
I imagine because like she has like a little rock bracelet on her wrist, which I assume is the thing that's turning her into the Rock. If I'm going to dispute some of Greg's claims here, and I
so you think she's a girl first and a rock second?
I think she's a girl first and the Rock.
It's like Avatar. She's trying to infiltrate the Rock like tribe.
And I think it's here's the thing. I played Jack and Daxter for the very first time yesterday.
The Precursor Legacy.
Yeah, the Precursor Legacy, and in that game, I don't know if
the
you
first time.
For the very first time, yeah, I've never picked it up before. Pretty cool game.
Yeah,
it's like it's open and shit. It's pretty cool. In that game, did you know that Daxter was a human?
Yes.
That turned into an Ottsel.
Yes.
In the game, in the series, is kind of like trying to get him back into a human.
jokes about this, for a long time.
Did you know that?
Yeah, because he's
like
just kind
the whole point of the
he's just
game.
kind of fine with it for a long time.
Did you know that's the whole point of the game?
Yeah.
Like, I wonder if there's an element here where it is, we got to get this bracelet off of you, Pauline. Like, you keep turning into the Rock. Like, you're cursed. You keep turning into Dwayne Johnson, and we got to keep you as Pauline. I could see it maybe being something along those lines. What I will say of the Pauline stuff is, assuming, because have they ever confirmed that this is the Mario Odyssey team?
They still haven't, but it is.
Very
now
clearly
it's
is.
more clear than ever that it is that team.
I do appreciate how much they're keeping the continuity of, all right, Mario Odyssey going into DK Bonanza. Like, this feels very much like a prequel in that way of, like, you got the same sort of Pauline like character model there. You have like this like world that feels like, here's the thing, right? Going back, Tim, I remember on either KFGD or Gamescast, me and you were talking, and I think it was you that gave the prediction of like, yo, this game's gonna end with a little Italian plumber coming up some structure and trying to save Pauline from you, Donkey Kong. I've never been more convinced in my life that that is going to happen, and that's going to lead into the continuity.
JB Beneficio says final stage takes place on a construction stage with an evil Italian plumber trying to steal Pauline. Yes, I did say that.
You did say that.
The moment that the Pauline thing leaked, it's like, oh my God, can you imagine? I am not sure they're gonna do it.
No.
Well, here's the thing. I'm of two minds here. Cranky's in this, and the timeline. Bless the timeline. It doesn't add up. But real talk, more than anything, the timeline doesn't fucking matter. These are just characters to Nintendo. They don't really actually give a shit about
Pauline
any
being
of
a child already like disrupts that whole like Cranky Kong was the original Donkey Kong.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Well, none
it's
of this
like,
makes sense anymore.
None of it makes sense. None of it matters.
Well, don't
Is
forget
it
that
cool?
Pauline's a
Is it
fucking
fun?
rock.
And we're seeing these challenge courses that have that show the kind of old school Donkey Kong tower going on too. So are these like in subspace or something? Who the hell knows?
I mean? Like they're references.
Speaking of these though,
eggs.
I hope there's a ton of them. And I'm so excited. This is the type
The
of shit
challenge
that I
course?
want.
Yeah,
Like
for sure.
loved how they looked. Obviously, very 2D Donkey Kong Country inspired, but going through the different worlds that we're familiar with. Like
I mean, this right here is
Brush
DK64. You know what I mean? Like that's a game that when I talk about some of the complaints of that game, too many minigames is like one of the things, right? But like,
and none of them are really great.
Yeah, but it's also part of the identity, I think, of Donkey Kong. So for them to have this, right, like all the Bramble
It's
in the
Bramble
background.
Blast, like, and then the minecart stages, like they just seem to be pulling all the most important, memorable things from Donkey Kong's history, both the arcade game, country, and the 64. And also, like some of the things we're seeing here, like clearly, this is the Mario Odyssey team. This is the Galaxy team. Like, there's so much just fun flipping perspectives and trying weird different things that we rarely see in other games that have that much gameplay variety. But it's and also all the transformations. Like there's something about this. I said this in our first preview, but it almost feels less like a 3D Mario and it's more like a 3D Wario, the 3D like the Wario Land games. And yes, it's Donkey Kong and it's different, but the level of platforming and what you're doing and how you're moving about the world, it's a bit more about attacks than it is about
You're chunky, you're
like,
aggressive, you're breaking through things.
Those boss fights look so much fun. I
100%.
I'm so stoked to see exactly what the mechanics are. They just seemed like, okay, these enemies look like they're large enough that I want to take down with throwing the rocks at them, exposing the weakness, seeing what the patterns are. They just, I don't know. It reminds me a lot of having fun with Kirby
the Forgotten Land.
Forgotten Land
exactly.
boss fights.
Very similar bosses.
Yeah.
I love that. We got a bunch of super chats that I want to get to, but we'll do that right after a word from our sponsor. This episode is brought to you by Shady Rays. Get ready for the season ahead with quality shades built to last. Our friends at Shady Rays have you covered with premium polarized shades that won't break the bank. Shady Rays is an independent sunglasses company offering a world-class product rated 5 stars by over 300,000 people. They have hundreds of options to choose from, so you're bound to find the perfect pair to match your style. If you don't love your shades, exchange them for a new pair or simply return worry-free within 30 days. There's no risk when you shop. Their team are always there to have your back with personal and fast support. Y'all know I've been outside a lot playing Pokemon Go, and it's such a great experience wearing Shady Rays when I'm out and about looking dope. Exclusively for you, Shady Rays is giving out their best deal. Head to shadyrays.com and use code FUNNY for 35% off polarized sunglasses. Try for yourself the shades rated 5 stars by over 300,000 people. Again, go to shadyrays.com, use code FUNNY to get 35% off polarized sunglasses. I just went on Twitter, and this is unverified, but it reads legit, so I'm just going to say it here.
Please.
Reese tweets out, DK Bonanza is being developed by a new team that was spun off from the Odyssey team. There are a lot of younger devs in the Odyssey team that grew up playing the DKC games and wanted to make one. I've heard the Kremlings are making a return. 3D Mario's still on the way. I hope that's all true. Every single thing said there.
It.
You don't buy it?
I don't buy it until I get some official word.
I mean, unless Mario comes out in the next year.
Yeah. I mean, I will say this does seem like this does not seem to the scale that I would have expected the next game from that team, from what we're seeing so far, after the amount of time that we've had to wait. So the dream scenario for me is we get multiple projects, and this is awesome. And I'm not even saying this is a small scale. I'm just saying it is not. This doesn't look like the holy crap.
Like we haven't seen a game from that team since 2017.
Officially, I mean, we got Bowser's Fury, but like that that feels like a smaller. I expect this to be much bigger than that game.
Really quick before you get into super chat, something I saw on social media as well is just like the deep cuts of like this canceled Donkey Kong racing game.
That's right.
Man, don't get me started, man. About Donkey Kong racing. What we could have had.
Thank you.
Fucking Xbox had to go buy Rare and ruin
Fuck everything up.
Yeah.
What we could have. But I love this. We're getting Dixie, dude.
That's awesome.
That's really, really cool.
Can you
very happy about that.
Barrett, can you rewind to the parts where we did see Diddy Kong and
let me
Dixie?
let me find
missed
where
that.
they're sitting at like a table. Let me find out where it is.
Thank you.
Got a lot of super chats. Ricardo says Nintendo putting the donk in Donkey Kong. True.
That booty.
Oh yeah, that ass is real shaped.
Yeah.
Ultra Hyper J-Dub says I'm about 15 minutes behind, but I'm happy to get to watch this live with y'all. I'm in vacation this week, and I don't usually get to listen until the night. You guys rock. Keep up the good work.
Thank you
very much.
And thank you all for real. I think this all kind of started with our number of delayed flights from the Xbox thing, and then like reacting to something late. I think that's so sick that people want to watch us be enthused. You know?
That we can sleep in now.
Very cool stuff. Melodic Quest says, calling it now, game of the year. I feel like that's where a lot of my hesitations, I guess, negativity comes from, is like, from my experience with this, I'm going to love this game. I just don't think this is going to be a 96 on Metacritic.
No.
You know? And like, that's what I want from this team. So, me being let down, it's like only compared to some of the greatest games of all time, and also a 20-minute gameplay demo that I did.
How much did Mike spend on this game again for Fantasy Critic?
A ridiculous amount.
I love him.
Is anyone getting Game of the Year vibes from this?
I think it's a contender for the list.
Yes. No, for sure.
I think it'll be high 80s, mid to high 80s.
I think it's
I'm with that score right now in terms. I can't wait. Like this looks. I'm gonna play the shit out of this game. I can't wait.
Yeah, it's tough to say. I think for me, it will be determined on just getting my hand on the controller, right? Like I think the thing that immediately strikes me as like it's not blowing my mind are the visuals. Like I don't look at this game and I go, oh, this is unlike anything I've ever seen before, but I also just don't have that expectation for a Donkey Kong game on the Switch 2, but it is the Switch number 2. You know what I mean? There should be a uplifted expectation for visuals and graphical fidelity, but also like I know that that's not what this game wants to do. I know this game wants to push the tech as far as destructibility and like textures and stuff like that, right? So, or like I should say textures of like the breakable surfaces, not textures as far as the textures looking amazing.
At one point he's holding up one of the rocks, and I was like, man, that looks like a real low res sort of looking asset with the lighting. But you got to make some. You got to make some concessions if everything's going to be like super destructible. So I totally see that.
So I think that's if I'm watching a direct or if I'm watching a trailer, that's one of the things that immediately doesn't make me go game of the year.
Sorry, team, I had to take care of something.
I could see it being one of those ones where once I get my hand on the controller and I get through the game, being like, wow, like that was a feast of content. Like, wow, this really brought me back to childhood, or this really uplifted this character in this world for me. I'll say it's a contender for being a contender.
Yeah, and one thing that like I feel might be divisive, but I'm
What's up, brother?
Really into
Back,
the
baby.
voice acting and like the weird story bits. Like we don't really get story from the Mario side of the Nintendo games, and them even trying at all. Like I feel like that could go a long way with these enemies. That seeing the enemies, you're like, okay, cool. It's the Odyssey team that made this, but they look way more interesting and cool than the villains.
Yeah.
And if they're actually,
I don't even remember Odyssey villains.
There's a bunch of bunnies,
a bunch of
family
bunnies,
of bunnies.
Okay.
Like
They were the wedding planners.
At some point, we got to talk about Mario and bunnies.
I'm about to play Odyssey.
'Cause I feel like there's like a weirdness.
Let me go get it.
as far
Let
as,
me go
like,
get it.
some-
Hold on.
You're chasing one.
Yeah, like I feel
What's
like
up with
bunnies fit
that?
into that world in a weird way.
And even galaxies, like running around the little thing.
Rabbids.
Weird. But yeah, I feel like there's a chance for if the I don't know if we had evidence of the villains being voice acted as well, but Pauline seemed to be talking a lot to somebody, so it could be cool to
Have some
like
backboard
actually
dialogue.
get some level of like more movie-like feel from these Nintendo characters as opposed to a Mario that just says "Let's go."
Yeah.
This dude in the middle reminds me so much of one of the bad guys in season 2 of Arcane. Little like kind of rat-looking dude,
like rat owl thingy.
Yeah, and then like it just reminds me so much of that design. Also Mojo Jojo as well.
Yeah. I will say they have subtitles, but whenever she speaks, she doesn't. And so I imagine they'll do like DK speak, where they're just kind of making noises, and we get the subtitle interpretations.
Oh yeah, when she's singing and he just like ooh.
Dan says, I thought we may get a Diddy Dixie announcement from Mario Kart World in this, but at least we're definitely getting some
Got
good
Odyssey
skins
here.
for DK and Pauline. Yeah, one weird thing about Mario Kart World is DK and Pauline, but DK is the more crazy one, only have like
I get
one
flashbacks to
costume, like
Spider-Man
one
2.
costume.
I mean,
Spider-Man
so you can
2.
get
I'm
DLC
back.
skins
What?
up.
Yeah.
Why does that sound
Devon says,
familiar? Where's that from?
T-Lou reboot I can love.
Like in Spider-Man 2, exactly.
Oh, The Last of Us.
Man and his girl.
Oh, I see.
BG2580 says, shout out to Nintendo getting the Universal Studios bands working as amiibos. Excited for the.
Let's see. Oh man, I remember that. I like how you reminded me of that. Hold on, is there a system update? Yeah, that's the OG. Okay, I'll check it out. Friend request. Uh-oh. I'll check that out when I get a chance. Shiva, stop. Also, I've seen stuff on Instagram. Okay, I'll check it out. I got you, Lily.
Super Mario Odyssey!
All right. Elijah, where you at? I should have played RE2. I should have played RE2, right? Play some RE2. Look how beautiful this game is, though, bro. Are you kidding me? Where's my glasses? Shit, man, bright. My eyes are about to fucking explode. Damn. Mario music again? Elijah, it's a Mario game. What do you want it to have, bro? Answer me that. What would you like for the music to be inside of a Mario game? Huh? What would you like it to be? Oh! Oh, I'm dead. Some J-Rock? Yeah? This is some J-Rock. What's J-Rock? I think he's an artist, right? Yeah, he's a J-Rock, the artist, right? You talking about, Elijah? Okay, so is it this way? Oh, it's up there, right? Oh, some Japanese rock. Okay. I didn't know you like Japanese rock. I need to get off here. Shit. Oh, bitch, I died. I fell right off. Oh my gosh! Bro overjumped it. Oh, now I can see better. I just gotta move the camera. It is a little bit difficult, I won't lie. Could go that way or go up there. What is up there? Oh, bitch. I need those tomatoes again. I need the damn tomatoes. Oh. I need those purple tomato gems. Now I gotta go for that jump. Alright, guys? I gotta try it. Oh! I fell off. I fell off, yo. Yeah, I just need one more. Hold on, give me a second. Oh, dies. Fact. I keep dying. Okay, I think the tomatoes are back though. Yeah, they are. Alright, I'm gonna go. I gotta do the tomatoes right to get up to that point. Bitch. Oh, bitch. God damn it. Oh, I'm about to die. Please, no. No. There we go. There we go. That's exactly what I wanted to do. There we go. Now I can go to the next moon. No! I had to jump earlier. Fuck. Oh, man. I gotta go from the beginning. Could honestly just wait, right? Got it. What happened? Can you go outside? Oh no, she was crying to use the bathroom. Yeah, I'll go ahead and hit you up on Instagram if anything, Lily. Thank you. I'll let you know exactly. Start thinking anime if, you know, if I really want to do something. But I do appreciate you watching the stream. Thank you so much. What the hell? I'm a piece of meat. You too, have a great day. Alright, Elijah, it's just you and me. Just you and me, brother. I gotta go cut the grass soon, actually. Might just do that now. Let me beat this bird. crazy. Look at this. Crazy. This ain't Mario Kart, bro. I'm nice at this game. Feel me? They call me nice at this game, alright, lady? Oh, I cheated? Somehow I cheated in this game, huh? Somehow, some way I cheated. Okay. Me. I cheated. Me. I gotta fight that boss. That's a boss. And the volcano is still erupting. You mean there's no way? What do you mean? I'm nice at this game, bro. I'm sleeping on you, boy. Wow. 20 more. I'm nice. Oh, I'm at Bowser's Kingdom. No, we still gotta beat that bird boss. Hold on. I knew it. No. HDR looks a little weird. You're asking me if we could play this in VR? I do not think you could play this in VR. Like, oh. You see how fast I am, boy? I'm the real Mario. The real Mario. Where are you seeing that? Oh, at the main screen. Oh, what the hell? You can play with the Toy-Con VR goggles. Oh, the Nintendo Labo. Well, I guess you were right, bro. That's kind of weird. I've never seen that. I need to get another fire. Hold on. Go this way. Oh, I died. With my boy Elijah, he got a little Schmingle, call him little Schmingle Schmaggle. That's his name. And my boy, let's go Elijah. Elijah, I heard you be on TikTok dancing, bro. You be doing the TikTok dances? Elijah? You be TikTok dancing? What's live? Wait, what? Bro, do you like the TikTok dance or not? I'm dead. I got you. I be everywhere. You be everywhere, bro? Glad you be everywhere. I ain't over there. He ain't over here. 1, 2, 3. 7 YE. Bust down, roll the avalanche. Look at this, Legend. Look at this. Nice, bro. What I'm doing. Look at this. Light bellable. You know what I'm saying? I hear a moon, but where? Bro, I deadass hear a moon. Oh, it's up there. I gotta up the difficulty. Why? Because I'm too good. Is that why you're saying that, Logic? Because I'm so good at this game. Thanks, bro. I appreciate you. I'm so good at this game. My boy think I'm good at this game. Good at this game. Come on. Trying to see if I can jump on this one. Okay, I guess not. Come on. Watch this, Lige. Watch this. Nice, bro. Come on. Just give it up. Give it up, bro. I'm nice. How do I get on that side, though? You think it's too easy? You think you could do this? You can't do this, bro. Come on, stop it. You can't do this, Leggy. This game's a little too, you know what I'm saying? Too hard for you, bro. Hey, bro. This game's a little too hard for you, bro. Oh, bitch, I'm about to die. Oh, I'm dead. You can do that in sub 3? Really? You can do that. I don't believe it. Oh my god. I'm dead. This one's a little bit harder. Hold on. G smells like. Oh, there's another one right there, Elijah. You see that one? I gotta go back. How does that one even work, though? I don't know how that one works. That's kind of crazy. No, I'm dead. Oh, right here. Wow. Look, with my ass on fire. My ass on fire. I ain't a liar. You ain't no wire. I smoke a tire. I'm on the flyer. Come on, Elijah. I ain't side. You know I got the bars, Elijah. You always knew I got the bars. Right, Elijah? I always had the bars, right? Right, Elijah? Here I go. Oh, it just shoots me back over there. Okay. Alright, so how we get over there? Damn, hell no, Lodge? Not even like kinda nice? Hell nah. Uh-oh. see that. I know Elijah see that. Can't deny it. Young boy, nice. Nice at the game. You already know. Now you know I'm cheating. Look at this. Oh! Oh no! Laji, smells like Laji. Oh, that's fucked up. See what you watched on me, Elijah? See what you did, bro? You know why I do this. I'm the best. Right, Elijah? Tell them. Tell them, Elijah, how crap. Probably the best gamer you ever met in your life. Wow. Tell the stream. Oh. There you have it. You never even played this game. Elijah. I just know how to play. Look at that. You can't do that, Elijah. Yeah, this game meant for kids. You can't beat it though. You'd be stuck on the first world. The hell is the point in that? Oh, I'm dead. No, I fell off. Damn, bro. Oh my god. I'm out of here. They call you the third plumber? Oh, okay. So one side's the boily shit, the other one's solid rock. Gotcha. Oh, come on. Really? Suck my ass, man. Oh my god. Why would he change back? Oh, alright. Actually, I'm about to do this. I'm gonna go cut the grass, bro. I'm gonna cut the grass. I'll be back on tonight.